Hey everybody, Troy here. Haven't posted a video in a while. Finally got moved into our new house, and so the last month and a half has been, packing up the old place, moving, unpacking the new place, and trying to get settled in. So finally settled in, and gonna get back into posting and uploading some videos. This one, what I wanted to focus on was like my 5 favorite Kemper profiles that I use in a worship context, and wanted to give you a little bit of a precursor before we dove into the tones. Basically, how I choose profiles is how they react to picking dynamics and volume knob changes, how they take overdrive pedals because I run my pedal board right in front of the Kemper, and then how they feel because just like an amp, I mean the Kemper responds exactly like an amp does in my opinion. It takes 2 overdrive pedals differently, so one overdrive pedal might sound great with a particular profile, might not sound so good with another one. Or overdrive pedals, all the drives on my board might sound awesome with one particular profile, which that's something exactly like how an amp would react. And same thing with guitars. Sometimes it loves particular guitars with particular profiles and not so much with others. So same thing with dynamics and how they feel. So the Kemper might respond differently when I pick harder. It might not react like I want it to, might not feel like I want it to, and that's a very subjective, personal thing. So when you listen to these profiles, you might not hear a vast difference between the 5 that I've chosen. I feel the difference when I'm playing it, so that's what kind of helps me choose which one I'm going to go for. So we'll run through 5 of them really quick with some tones with overdrive pedals and delay and reverb, just like I would play it in a worship context. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Okay, so the first profile we're going to run through is the Divided by 13 JRT 915 EL84 profile by Embrit. This is my go-to. You'll notice in probably, I don't know, 60-70% of the tutorial videos that I upload is with this profile. I just think it's awesome. It's bright, it's very defined, it's also has like a squishy kind of feel to it, so when you dig in really hard, it overdrives well. It takes all my overdrive pedals really, really well, and it really responds to the 3 guitars that I play primarily very well. So from an overall standpoint, this is the #1 profile for me, Divided by 13 JRT 915. Profile I want to go through is the Vox AC30 profile. This is the one that I referenced in my rig rundown. It's by an author named Hannes Kelch, Kelch. If you YouTube search Vox AC30 Kemper profile, it's a gentleman playing like a natural colored Telecaster with P90s. That's where I found this one. And this profile is just AC30 through and through. If I'm playing Bethel stuff, most of the time I'm going to flick to this profile. So if we have any Bethel songs in the set, I'll likely use this profile for the whole set because it's very good too. Responds well to picking dynamics, takes overdrive pedals really well. It's not too honky. Some AC30 profiles I find have that really like majorly honk thing going on. This one I think is moderate, so I like it a lot. Vox AC30 profile by author Hannes Kelch. The next profile is the Divided by 13 ERT33 profile by M. Britt. Michael Britt makes amazing profiles. I would say if I were to stick with just his, I'd be completely fine. His profiles are just second to none. And this one in particular was the first one that I tried of his where I was like, wow, it's so much better than the other profiles that I had tried from other supposedly professional profile makers. But this one just kills. It's got this like, it feels like, almost like you're playing through a 412 cab, just a humongous low end. Although it's not. I mean, an ERT33 profile is basically Voxy anyways. It's not 412 Marshall style, but it has that kind of bottom end that I love. This one, again, responds very well to pedals. Very responsive and accepting of all the guitars that I play as well. So this is the Divided by 13 ERT33 profile by M. Britt. This next profile is another Michael Britt profile, shockingly enough. It's the Matchless JJ30, which is the John Jorgensen signature model. Extremely rare amplifier, but it's just matchless goodness. I love this profile. It's one of the more mid-rangey profiles that I use, so I don't use it all the time, but it does get a good amount of action on Sunday mornings Responds awesome to pedals, takes all the guitars well. Matchless JJ 30 profile, Michael Britt. This next profile is a Michael Britt profile. It's the Marshall JTM 45. I use this profile when I want like a little more overall hair on the guitar signal. So for these prison tours that I'm going to be doing here in July, I'm using this profile with the gain turned up a bit. But on Sunday mornings, I turn the gain maybe a little bit higher than I normally would on a Vox inspired profile. Ride the volume down if I want a bit cleaner tone. But this one will give me that big overdriven tone. And it's just got a little more aggression to it. This is the JTM 45 profile, Michael Britt.